All right. Hey guys. It sounds like there's been a little bit of confusion about the schedule for next week. So I just wanted to talk to you briefly so we can cover a couple of important things. So in class, what we're going to be covering, the chapters we're going to be covering is here. The chapters we're going to be discussing in lab are identified here under the lab portion. So if you're ever trying to figure out what we're doing that day, you'll be able to see that because in class we'll cover these chapters, and in lab we're going to cover chapter 6, fundamentals. What we're actually going to do, the activity, because remember lab is more of a hands-on type thing than just standing there listening to somebody talk. So what we're actually going to do in lab is a communication simulation about therapeutic communication and therapeutic communication techniques and different styles of working to obtain information from patients. So for that reason, it's important that you have read up on the material prior to coming to class so you'll be able to utilize some of those in the simulation scenario. There's not a skill check-off or anything like that for this. When there's a skill check-off, it will say, let me scroll down a little bit, and I believe we'll be able to see that here. It'll actually say, like a skill that you're going to receive, and it will say which one that is. So like medication administration checkoff. So you'll know you'll need to give, you'll have that clinical notebook. Sterile technique and wound care, those are checkoffs. So when it says that you're checking off on something that day, you're going to be, practicing Foley placement. It's like here, you're going to be practicing Foley placement on this day, but the actual checkoff with the skill sheet that is provided to you on the Moodle site will occur on that date. So just to try to ease some concerns there, you shouldn't be trying to find some specific items in your textbook about a lab. That's not the case at all. The lab is what we're doing in our classroom lab day. So this coming week, on Tuesday, when you come to class, we will have a lecture where we will discuss the information in fundamentals chapters 4 and 5 and med-surg chapter 2 and 3. Ms. Springer will teach 2 of those chapters, and I'll teach 2 of those chapters. We'll answer any questions that you have and go from there. Then on Wednesday, when you come in, you will actually participate in simulation. You'll divide up into smaller groups. Remember, you'll be dressed as if you were in clinical, and you're going to go down to different stations and do hands-on skills that you have learned. And those skills will be coming from fundamentals chapter 6, which is about communication. And then you'll have some writing activities and things like that that go along with the actual simulation process. So I hope that answers some of the questions and clarifies kind of what you need to be prepared for. To try to help you prepare, since we'd had a question or two, Ms. Springer and myself will make a video presentation for you on the content of chapter 6, and we'll put it up for you on Monday, probably midday or afternoon. You'll have Monday night and then after class on Tuesday and then Tuesday evening to watch that video, and that should give you some additional support to help you be prepared to come into lab. So you're all doing great. Just try not to overstress. I know everybody's excited and worried, but try not to overstress. Just review the material that we discussed yesterday. Read those chapters that are coming up in the next couple of days. Highlight and mark anything that doesn't make sense or that you have questions on, so you can bring those to class and we'll cover it, and then hopefully you'll have everything you need to study and be prepared for the test. We'll cover med cards as well a little bit more in detail in class. If anybody has questions or if you worked on those and something doesn't make sense, bring those questions to class and we'll try to answer anything we can for you. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and we look forward to seeing you on Tuesday.